Just a warning and disclaimer that this is considered my first Uncharted multiplayer game that I've played, even though it is a beta. So even if I do have opinions based on what goes on in this video, it's sort of not validated because I'm not a hardcore player. And in all honesty, you really probably shouldn't listen to my opinion. But I'm just stating the obvious in this video. So other than that, my name is BuzzBrock30, and today we're going to go over the Uncharted 4 Mystical Relics. Sort of stating the obvious, an explanation, if you will. It's sort of like a series I sort of want to do based on games that have certain things I want to focus on. And if you're wondering about those things in particular, I'll leave a couple of links in the description below, just so you know what I'm talking about and get a feel for it. So let's just start off today. So again, our ass escape. The Wrath of El Dorado. Throw the Totem, the El Dorado sarcophagus comes out, sorry about that, and specters come out and damage enemies' seat. That's actually the in-game description of it. Basically throw it with the L1 and R1 button, and specters come out and damage your opponents, $25 for each hit, and accumulates up to $50, $75, even $100 for the down as well. You just simply throw it and you try to get people out of cover, which is actually pretty good, so they don't stay around there the whole time. And you can even throw it while you're rope swinging. I find that pretty useful, by the way. It can be a good distraction. You can actually down a couple of people while it's happening, those things coming out. The only thing you should do is not try to be all Rambo and throw. I mean, yeah, you throw it and you get some hits off of it, but that doesn't make you invincible. Even if you do team up with it, that's a chance that you're going to end up getting down, just like me right here. Yeah, stupid decision and whatnot. Only thing I have to say is that don't try and go full Rambo, especially like if you and your teammates are surrounded by it. Just so you know, the blue is friendly, red is enemy. And just have some kind of backup plan just in case everything goes wrong with it, because you never know what's going to go wrong. Next up, we have the Chantamani Stone. Channel the power of Chantamani Stone to revive down allies. Starts at a cost of $400. It's pretty useful if you're that one person on the team who wants to revive people. So, for instance, say your boy's down. You revive them, then you have them get back up in the game and start kicking a little ass. Yeah, that guy did not expect that out of nowhere. Or if say two teammates are down, you revive both of them at the same time. It has a nice limited range because you gotta be up close and personal when you try to revive people. Also gives out the helping hand gear, not the gear, metal. Give you a little extra money right there just in case you have something up your sleeve and try take down your opponent. One thing I have to say is that even if you don't have it, make sure you do have a friend who has it on them, because you never know, your whole team may be knocked out and proceed to get killed on the way. And, once again, you gotta be prepared for that. You gotta have a backup plan. For example, I'm throwing that recovery pack down there and getting this guy off my boy. And he doesn't know about it, but he's probably gonna end up getting headshot. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's gonna get headshotted right here. And proceed to kick him while he's down. Never mess with your boys. The staff of the Yarmonko, basically staff that sends out pulses and starts at the cost of $500. And basically, this is like the UAV, like sort of similar to what COD may have, except this is Uncharted and Call of Duty's first-person shooter and whatnot. Basically, the staff sends out pulses that allows you to locate your enemies. And if you look in the top left-hand corner, you see the enemies with the red dots on them. Each pulse sends that it sends out every time locates your enemies. Now, just a forewarning device, I don't want you to look down here. Those are the waves and or pulses that are sent out each and every time you see a staff of Yarmonko, such as the way the enemy's using it right now. You gotta be careful, because otherwise they'll pinpoint your location and you end up getting grenaded in the face, which blows. Also, take a look at this for a moment. Marker from the staff. Yeah, basically when that happens, and I haven't seen this before, but it started recently, appeared up in some of the beta games, that once that happens, you're basically screwed until you get out of the range, because they will try to find and locate you. However, you can't prevent this by shooting the staff from Yarmonko. Yes, you can do that, and if you destroy the staff, you get $200. This is all subject to change, by the way. And next we have the Spirit of the Shen. Activate the power of the Shen, you get a speed boost and whatnot, rolling or jumping it off a rope swing. Basically, this is your get out of jail free card. And as you can see it, and yes, you can probably use it on one person, as I'm trying to use it on this poor bastard right here. Basically, you're like Sonic the Hedgehog, except you're not a hedgehog and you're all red and puffy and whatnot. You have fire around you, and you can probably trash talk people while you use it. It's basically good to maneuver around the map, or just troll people with it. I don't know how most people would do it. It's very good, used to get out, like basically evasive maneuvers, if you want to state it like that, or just like surprise people with it. Funny thing about it is that once you die, it still appears on you. Like the counter will pause even when you're dead, and it'll still be there when you come back up until it ends. I think you can buy more time with it, but it'll cost more money and whatnot. There's a couple of things you should know about it though. For example, you can mix it up with some pretty good abilities and or weapons. For example, I'm trying to revive a teammate down here, and even though I was close to successful, not really, I get shotgunned by this dude and proceed to get kicked in the face. Shotgun plus Spirit of the Jinn is OP. Very powerful. Also, you have a sniper with the Spirit of the Jinn, and you're basically up Cooper's Creek without a paddle, basically, because they're going to end up sniping you and you're going to end up dead. And just so you know, even if you try to use another relic such as the Indra's Eternity, they're going to be able to dash through that. Dash through that. So just so you know, as you can see, zoomed in on there. Speaking of Indra's Eternity, this is my personal favorite out of all the mystical relics because it reminds me of a certain ability. For those of you who play Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer, you'll know that this is sort of like time phase. So all you have to do is just throw it down. Yes, it's throwable, and your enemies will proceed to be slow. Yeah, that's right. They'll be slowed down, allowing you to point and laugh at them, and proceed to knock the living hell out of them. 3 kills for days. Now, it's very useful, especially against enemy players and/or enemy sidekicks. For example, you got 2 brutes right there, slow them down, and proceed to headshot them off. Pretty useful. Next up, you may have a teammate who already has Indra's Eternity, and you want to kick the person next to you. Very efficient. 3 kills for days. And if you have 2 of them thrown at the same time, you can have your friend be the distraction and proceed to flying haymaker them. Yeah, it's very funny. I liked how they did that. But forewarning though, if you get caught in it, you're basically screwed because, you're slowed down. And if you even try to revive your teammates, it's going to be rendered impossible. It's best to get rid of the people, your enemies beforehand, trying to revive them because you're going to be screwed because you're going to fall off into a slow motionly deathly pang or something like that. And forewarning, if you do have Indra's Eternity, be sure to have your grenades or weapons just be prepared because you're going to miss a failed opportunity just such as that. Also, even though they are slow, your enemies, they can still cause the same amount of damage even when they're moving, when they're moving fast and whatnot. So just a forewarning there. I'm probably not being helpful right now. But that's basically about Indra's Eternity. Use it for some good opportunities. I recommend using it, mixing it up with the Eldorado Mystical Relic because that could cause some serious damage and some trouble for your enemies. But anyway, that's about it, guys. Just me stating it obvious and whatnot. Take a selfie right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, I'm not a hardcore player as you may see, but I hope you guys have fun. Hope to see you out there in the Uncharted 4 multiplayer soon. Love you all, and peace.